it, Sarah. All day. Hell yeah.
Arm wrestling's about to take place.
Yeah.
February 12th, which you got coming up. And I just want to kind of give the people the details on this. You guys could go over to Core Sports, make sure to order your pay-per-view. It's $12.99. You're getting such an amazing deal for this. You're getting 16 of the top quality super matches. This is probably one of the best cards ever put together. I mean, it's going to be over 4 hours of arm wrestling for only $12.99. Get over there, support us arm wrestlers. Let's help build this sport. And this is the best way to do it and enjoy a wonderful day of arm wrestling. So, Engin, I just kind of wanted to break into a couple of things here. So I just wanted to go over a little details. So we have 3 total left-hand super matches going down that day, correct?
Oh, before you go there, I want to tell you that there are 29 athletes because 3 guys are pulling left and right. So there is not 32 guys, but 29 guys. 17 out of these 29 guys are WAF World Champions.
Wow.
And also many of them are either World Champion or UAL Champion or Zloty Champion, like, or World number 3 or I don't know, World number 2. You know, these guys, like, for example, Fiarajsek versus Rebecca from Slovakia, Martin Kovichova, I think. My pronunciation may be bad. See, one is 65 kilo world champion, the other one is 70 kilo world champion, and the recent world champion. There is no woman on the earth that are better than these ladies in this weight. So these 65 kilo and 70 kilo world champion are meeting. And the same like Yusuf Yildizoğlu and Oleg Cherkasov, 65 and 70 kilo male world champions, WAF champions, recent, and last 2 times, 2019 before pandemic, 2020 there was no world championships. 2020 they are again world champion. So they are meeting each other. So I mean, even the matches that doesn't take so much attention for some people, that is the label of the match. The current world champions, the best guys in the world, these guys. Nobody can touch these guys in their weight class. And then we go John Burzing versus Hajimurat Zolev. You're talking about John Burzing, greatest of all time. That if I start telling you all the titles, you know that I can count all of them, but it will kind of take long. And then talking about 14 times WAF champion Hajimurat Zolev, it's countless Zloty championship, European world title, Arnold Classic, A1, Lotoshino, you know, this guy. So these 2 guys in my book is number 1, greatest of all time. Of course, nobody is close to John. If we count like that, I would put John number 1 and then give blank page till number 11. And then I will go Zolev, Hajimurat, and whatever you want to put there. But, you know, since there is no other person, so I'm talking about that is the second guy to John. It doesn't mean that he is close. So we're talking about Hajimurat Zolev, 2003 world champion, up to 2019, 16 years period, you know. A few times he lost in between. And it's 2019 world champion. And this year he took second. He had some minor injury. And so you are talking about, like, not a best guy in the world versus best guy in the world, but you're talking about best guy in the history and the second best guy in the history. This is different, something different. You understand? The meaning is different. And
Engin, I don't mean to cut you off, but I just wanted to throw in there a couple of facts with Zoloff, because I've been doing my research now, and I got to thank you for this, because I'm learning all about all the world athletes before. And, you know, I was one of those North American guys caught in the bubble and only knew about our North American athletes. So definitely got to thank you for bringing these world athletes to my spotlight. So as far as Zoloff, I read about him from 2003 to 2019. He won a bunch of WAF tournaments, 16 16 years in a row. And he started at the 70 kilogram and he went all the way up to 90 kilograms.
Not the 16 years in a row, but there are some times that he lost European and World Championships. A few times he lost. But he started with 70 kilo. He won the Worlds. He won 75 kilo World. He won 80 kilo Worlds. He's 85 kilo Worlds and 90 kilo Worlds. He and I are the only ones in the history that has won the World Championships in 5 different categories. I also won the WAF World Championships. I'm not talking about the Petaluma that we were talking about. I'm talking about the real World Championship with those Kazakhs, Russians, Georgians, Bulgarians, Ukrainians, and all those guys, So I and him are the only ones that won the WAF in 5 different categories. And as you said, he's amazing.
That is amazing. I also just wanted to go just a quick breakdown into the 3 left-hand matches you got set on this card also. We got Ron Bath pulling your guy from Turkey, Efe Komak.
Efe, yeah.
Then we got John Breda from USA pulling Zura from Georgia.
Yes.
And we have Artem Marzazov versus Tobias Sparring from Sweden.
Yes.
So that's all of the left-hand matches, correct?
Yes.
Right.
No. There is Oleg Zok versus Betkili Onyani.
Oh, wow. Okay. I forgot that one was left-hand also. So we got 4 total left-hand matches.
Yeah. As far as I remember for now, yes. Oleg Zok is pound for pound the best ever left-hand puller in the history. And so he is there as well. His opponent is also multiple times world champion, Betkili Onyani from Georgia. And Betkili pulled till now 75 and 80 kg, 165 and 176. But at the moment, his weight is about 200 pounds. And he's very tall guy, 6'3". And when he is heavier, he's different kind of person. And so he's going to pull Oleg Zok. And I don't know, Oleg may beat him, but there is a possibility that Betkili may surprise the rest of the world.
Yeah, I saw that. It looks like if Betkili could get him inside and hook and drag, that might be his move, and going to test Oleg on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to first start off with our first match. This one I needed a little information on these guys. It's Vlad Disick from Ukraine, and you got him pulling Ramzi from Lebanon. So if you could just give me a little background on these guys.
Ramzi is representing Qatar, and these guys are they have challenged each other long time ago, already some years, and because of the pandemic, these guys never get to pull each other. It was always canceled because of the COVID restrictions, the traveling restrictions, and this. And we said, okay, why not? Why not in and let's do in Turkey. And then also there is two other Ukrainians will be playing. One is Oleg Zok, the other one is Rudnik. And what's your next on the list?
Is your guy Yusuf versus Oleg from Russia.
Yeah, I already shared about that, if you remember, 65 kilo. And
yeah, I just wanted to get in there a little bit about Yusuf, because I got to watch a few of his videos, and wow, bro, what a very, very dominating athlete. I seen a war with him 2 years back against Buzador, and he's definitely got my attention. And I also know that you've been working with him for the last 2 years. Is this a student of yours?
Yeah, since 2019. He was 7th place in the European Championships in 2019, but he took my attention. Normally, at the European Championships, in the senior men categories, only the Turkish athletes who took in top 6, we take them to the Worlds as well. anyone who is out of top 6 in Europe, we say, okay, sit and train better for the next year, you know. But Yusuf took 7th place, but he took my attention. And since I'm the technical director of the team, I went to Yusuf. I said, Yusuf, if I, you know, ask our president that, you know, I see potential with you, and would you come to my city and I train you? And because, I mean, just because I see the potential, it doesn't mean that he had the potential to reach where I think he can reach by himself, you know. So he said, yes, he would come. And then I talked with the president. President said, you know, we have rules, but if you see this, of course, you know, I mean, you know what you are talking about. And then he came. About 2.5 months, we trained together here, and he won the Worlds in 2019. And then following year, there was a pandemic. So we set some super matches and some tournament here, as you saw that, you know, he versus Bojidar, he versus Christo, and then Daniel Prokopchuk, you know, and he was good, especially the first one, he was better. And then this year again, he went to WAF and he won again, Worlds. Yeah, he has been training under my directions, yeah, for some years. Yeah.
Now, can you give me a little background on Oleg? Because there's not too much on him. I didn't find much.
Oleg Cherkasov is an incredible athlete. You know, he's multiple times world and European champion. And this year, he won right arm. It wasn't super easy, but he won like convincingly. But with left arm, maybe you remember he versus Daniel Prokopchuk, they pulled probably 10 minutes or something with left arm. Maybe you remember that match? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So
Engin, I'm sorry to cut you off, but what weight is Oleg's world titles in?
70, 154.
So Yusuf is 65 kilogram and
143 and 154. Yeah.
Do we have a weight cap set for this match?
158, we said.
Okay.
Yeah, because you know, even to 154, probably Oleg is cutting, you understand? And so no need to just squeeze him, you understand? And then also Yusuf is around 154 if in the cutting to 143. So about 158, 72 kilo. 72 kilo, that is the agreement. And they both go inside. Oleg can also top roll. Since he started training with me, Yusuf has also very strong pronator, but having a strong pronator and they using like the skill to use it are different things. So I am expecting the match to go to deep inside, and let's see.
Well, I'm very excited about this one. Can't wait for this one to go down. Next up, I know we touched on it a little, was Oleg Zok versus Betakili out of Georgia. And I know I've seen Betakili is what a beast, man. I've seen some wars with him with Brez back in 2018.
And remember, Paul, that was when Betakili was 165.
And now he's 200 pounds.
Yes. Yeah.
So big difference. And then the other question being asked is, I know Oleg had that big accident back in 2018, and that was actually right before he was set to pull Vitaly left hand. So now it's going to be a great test to see, did he make this comeback? Is he really 100% back now?
He just won Europeans and Worlds kind of comfortably. You know, he had some little troubles, but even before accidents, time to time he had problems in WAF and Europeans as well. You know, Rzolotti in his category, time to time he had it, and so I think that he's about there. You know, where if he's not there, it is mostly mental right now. What I believe, I saw him very strong. He beat Aktaev, he beat some other guys. You know, he didn't have so much problems.
Engin, what is he sitting at weight-wise right now?
Who?
Oleg.
I have no idea. I have no idea. Probably less than 85.
Okay.
Yeah, he won 176, 80 kilo at Europeans and what.
Now moving on to we got our ladies match. I know we touched on this a little. Fia Reisig from Sweden, 5-time world champion. She's the current 70 kilogram WAF champion, going against Rebecca Martin Kovačová from Slovakia, who is also the current 65 kilogram WAF champ. And she also has 4 world titles under 21 years of age at 70 kilograms. So this match really, really excites me on paper. I mean, these women are the top of their weight classes, both of them. Rebecca has also pulled Gabby in the 80 kilogram weight class, and she's put she's put the brakes on Gabby in the middle of the table, which we all know not too many women on this planet are able to do that. But we also have the experience of Fia, who's a 5-time world champion. Yeah. I actually had Fia on my channel. Her interview actually went up today. Check it out. Fia is an amazing athlete. Great energy to her. Amazing experience. So what do you expect from this? You expect a real war?
Yeah, I will tell you something. If we were talking about an event which is organized by someone else, I would give predictions really. But when I invite people here, and then I can't really give you any prediction, even if I have opinion. But I wouldn't really set a match if I would think that, you know, there will be a dominance. Even there will be a dominance, it is something that I wouldn't know. I didn't know, you understand? So I try to set matches as much as possible to be close. And I am expecting this to be close as well, you know. And Rebecca, do you know Irina Gladkaya?
Yes, I do.
The Russian, yeah. Irina Gladkaya.
Wait, I mean, is it Irina? You said?
Yeah, I mean, Irina in US, you would say Irina. I think here they call Irina in Russia, and Irina Gladkaya, and I think Irina has probably much more world title than Fia has, and this year Rebecca beat Gladkaya at the WAF final, you know, and it wasn't like really so hard or something, you know. So I mean, I'm expecting this match that, you know, I will say this much because I see very, very close.
And I just want to say one thing, Engin. When I ask you these, I'm not asking for a prediction at all, because I know you're a promoter and organizer, and you know I know that's not the right thing. But what I do ask is, I just want to know your thoughts of how you came to setting this match, because I know you are a genius, so to say, at making these matches, and you always keep them top level and very close. So that's all I'm asking when I ask these.
Yeah, okay.
So moving on, we got our next matchup. We got Ron Bath, and he's going to be pulling Zura from Georgia, which we all know. Ron Bath is the legend from USA. You know, he's been pulling over 30 years, one of our top pullers there are.
Probably 40 years.
Say that again?
Probably 40 years.
Yes, correct me, yes. So can you give me a little background? I see his pictures everywhere of Zura. He looks tremendously strong, looks like kind of like a bodybuilder and all. Can you kind of give us a little background about him?
Zura is short. When I say short compared to Ron is about 6'3", while Zura is probably like maybe 5'9". And so there is probably minimum 6 inches about the height difference. And Zura is young. Ron is almost 60. And I don't know.
Engin, how old is Zura?
I don't know, but I mean, younger than 30 for sure. This is what my guess. And so Zura will try to hook him if Ron topples Zura, I'm not saying that, I will only say the possibilities, not the prediction. If it goes to inside, I think, I don't know, it will be a tough one.
Now,
And
who would you give the advantage to as far as Ron having all the experience and all? Would you give Ron the advantage of having experience, or Zura because of the age?
like I mean, it's obvious that, I mean, to have Ron's experience and well-rounded, I mean, it is not many people in the world has, not only Zura, so of course that, if the match is like somewhere that Ron can use it, the experience you're talking about, of course this guy knows how to pull in any position, while Zura looks like have only one option, which is hook. Okay,